Hey guys and girls, welcome back to another episode of my recap show where I talk about the show Girls on HBO. We've hit the season finale for season 1, and I just watched episode 10 of season 1 called She Did, which might be a reference because the last episode was Leave Me Alone, and then She Did means that Marnie did decide to move out. So her and Hannah are no longer living together. In a move that seems like it's probably going to be for the best. Maybe they're better friends than they are roommates. So I'm hoping that they continue um, to have a good time being girls together and not being so mad at each other all the time. Anyway, Adam brings up the possibility of him moving in with Hannah, which I think she is intrigued by, but maybe a little scared of. So she kind of just kind of avoids it. But anyway, Jessa has not been around for the past few days or weeks or whatever, and everyone's a little worried about her. Marnie's staying at her and Shoshana's place for the meantime until she finds her new place. And Shoshana has not seen Jessa recently, but Jessa does send out an invitation to everyone about a secret party that everyone is invited to, and they have to get all dressed up. And it turns out that she is marrying. It's a surprise wedding, and she's marrying that guy who tried to have a threesome with her and Marnie a couple episodes ago. So that's cool. He's Chris O'Dowd from IT Crowd. He's still not talking with his real accent. I think he did forget it, which is fine. He sounds pretty unconvincing as an American, but maybe he's just like playing a weirdo, which would be kind of like that makes sense in this show because everyone's kind of weird and they just have like weird reactions to things, and I don't know, they don't talk to each other the way that people are supposed to have conversations. So maybe we'll find out why that's the case later. Maybe there was some event in the past in the universe of Girls that made everyone kind of like be all crazy to each other. But so yeah, Jessa's getting married, and the reactions are, pretty mixed. Hannah's seems pretty happy about it. Marnie is kind of shocked at first, but she kind of gets used to it. Shoshana is a little mad. One, because she accidentally wore white because she didn't know it was a wedding, which is understandable. But I also think she's kind of she's still a virgin, and everyone's kind of got spring fever, and she feels like she's the only person not kissing anybody. But that's okay because she runs into Ray again, who was helping her out when she was on crack a while back, and she hit him in the nuts and then gave him a groin massage. So this is their first time seeing each other after that, and they kind of hit it off, and they decide to go home together. And I think that Shoshana's V card has been punched, so that's awesome for her. Now she can move on from that chapter. I'm excited to see what she gets up to in season 2. Marnie, Bobby Moynihan is in this episode, and he's doing some really good work. That brought some real joy to my face, I would say. Lifted my spirits a bit. He married Jessa and Thomas John, which is Chris O'Dowd's character. So that's another, he's definitely playing some kind of weird guy. because he has an insane name. And he's just like this silly, kind of wacky, fun-loving guy. And Marnie takes a liking to him. I think, unfortunately, a little bit because her ex Charlie is there, and she wants to, have something to fill that space, and wants to show him that she's moved on. But my boy Bobby gets a nice little kiss at the end, and he gets to eat some cake with Marnie. So that's awesome. And that's kind of like where Marnie's at. Jessa and Thomas John drive off to, I guess, some sort of honeymoon. It seemed like she did not really like him, and now they're married, so I wonder how that's going to go. And then Hannah runs into her gay ex, who's there with his boyfriend. They're not living together because the boyfriend's son is homophobic, which sucks for that guy. And so Elijah, the Hannah's ex, she invites Elijah to move in with her, which upsets Adam because Adam was pretty serious about moving in with Hannah. And so they get in a fight, and then Adam gets hit by a car, and he gets taken away in an ambulance, and Hannah tries to go home, but she falls asleep on the train, and then she walks around a lot because the train is not running anymore, and then she eats cake on the beach.